Right, guys, yeah, we're live again. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I'm back. Continuation from earlier. You watching, Tyler? Because wait until you see what I've done, and I'm nowhere near finished yet.
New Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it. Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered. Note: based on previous Pioneer events, Fix-It recommends not using zip lines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee.
Hey, Jake, where you been? I'm playing Satisfactory. There's a game that I started playing with Tyler because War Thunder's basically gone to shit and we don't really want to play it anymore. The servers are just dying and crap and... Yeah. Well, they added in the newest update, the Hornets thing, which is added in the F18, but the servers you can't play on the servers anymore. I'm not joking. Last week alone, War Thunder crashed. Not just crashed, also crashed out my streaming software, my recording and streaming software, about 15 times, and one day it done it 7 times. My computer's an absolute goddamn powerhouse. It shouldn't be doing that. And then, on top of that, it makes you think it's your own software when it is your own freaking Wi-Fi when it isn't, because there's a power slug over there. I'm gonna go get it. Because when you you can be running all fine, then all of a sudden, bam, frame drop, everything drops. And then, like, you get frame drop, then packet loss, the server hamper dies, and then... But, like, then they're so busy, and the thing is with Gaijin, they've become such a money-hungry company now. Like, the game's literally just become a cash grab. There's so many top-tier premium vehicles now to buy. There's freaking... they're so hell-bent on making money that but they're not fixing the servers. And I'm not the only YouTuber who's spoken out about it. And also, since last time you was here, I've now become a YouTube partner. That's why if you look down below the chat, you can see a join button. I made the YouTube partner program. I'm not quite monetized yet, but I'm getting there. I've already been up there. Thanks, Bo. So until they fix the servers, I don't really want to play War Thunder anymore. And it's sad, really, because it is such a good game. Like even Tyler said he agrees with me. Like, we both love the game, but the servers are just dog shite. I know I've had a couple of people say, oh, you should try and be a Gaijin partner. Current state of how the game's going, I don't really want to be one. Am I overreacting? Probably not. Most likely no. Genuinely nothing against the game. They won't remove crossplay. What they need to do is just fix the server connection issues. That's what they need. Like, no matter what server settings I play on, whether I play on CIS, CIS, whether I play on European or North American servers. My connection is breaking all the time. Like, on a good day, I will be running at 150 frames per second, 20 ping, like, exactly how it should be. And I'll get like 2 to 3 matches like that. And then all of a sudden, bam, 20 frames, 200 ping, and like 90% packet loss. Right. I'll log in tomorrow. I'll log in a bit and get my freaking daily crate. I'll log in tomorrow and do the event. But and like in this current event that they've got, it's the Firos 6. It's like a little missile launcher attached to a Fiat, right? They done it over 7. They done it over a week, over like 7 challenges. First 2 challenges were 20k. Then they upped it to 35, which we all thought was weird. But then instead of doing it over like 9 days like they normally would, you have to get a mission score, like an in-game battle mission score of 600,000 points, right? To be able to get the upgrade coupon to then sell the thing. And I've done the math. For me to be able to get that from where I currently am, I'd have to play the game for 24 hours flat out, no stopping, covering over 170 games at a minimum of 2,000 mission score per match. And I generally can't be asked. I don't give a toss. I don't care enough about like the game anymore to do that. Like me and Tyler, we started this yesterday, and we're having time of our lives. Or having a thing. Me, however, obviously because I'm the server host, I've got in and I've been busy.
Power pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power pole Mark I.
Pipes and cables for that. Do I have any sulfur? No, I gotta go get sulfur so I can do that. Alright. That's that. So tier 4. Well, that's the blueprint designer. Advanced steel production. Miners Mark 2. Either way, we're gonna need steel. So we're gonna go for advanced steel production. Like, I've spent a long time playing War Thunder, and it's generally getting to the point now where I'm just not enjoying it anymore. I don't want to sit there and just play a game I don't enjoy. Whereas this, on the other hand, freaking, I'm having the time of my life. I'm loving it. I'm literally I'm driving around, killing things, finding slugs that I can turn into power crystals to boost stuff. And I can play with Tyler as well. Power shard. There we go. I can boost the water pump. I'll use that for that. So wood goes in that one, and leaves go in this one. Just make sure I am correct. Yeah, biomass wood. Biomass lives. Yep. Yeah. Oh, you know, this game Satisfactory, it is an absolute ton of fun. If you ever get a chance to get it, I fully recommend it. Oh, hang on. Alright, so we've got that unlocked, so that's fine. Right, so I need to make that stuff, which means I need to start producing in steel, which means I need to get the foundry ready. Which I had those. Right, so I can produce those anyway. That's fine. Right. It helps if I put the fuel in the engine. Yeah, so this is like our little home base here. Over here we got we got the coal generators, which I've put in. I'm gonna boost the water intake. Give it a second. What are you producing? And that. Over here we have our limestone deposit, which is currently making concrete. And then over here we have our 3 iron deposits, which there are more, but I've got this currently spam producing modular frames. Well, from different areas. So I've got, yeah, mod frames there. And then I've got all of these, which that's producing them reinforced plates, which is doing that. Obviously, I need to be able to boost all of this, but I want to up my power supply. So this is all iron. This is all producing like rods, steel, iron plates and screws and stuff like that. Over here is the copper production, which I've optimized. Basically, we have the miner up the top there, comes down into the smelter of yeah, comes down into this, the storage container, into the smelter then smelts it into ingots. The ingots then come into this constructor, or these 2 constructors. This one is producing copper sheets, and that goes around to that front storage box there. So we have copper sheets. And then this one produces wires, which go down 2 conveyors. One goes straight into there, so we have a storage of copper wires. And then the other one goes into here, which turns those copper wires into cables, and then the cables go here. Bear in mind, I did all of this in only a few hours. Oh yeah, and that's our space elevator. That's where we send stuff to space. Whoosh. And I have over 200 hours on this game. I'm good at this game. I'm very good at this game. So there's another iron node there, which we are going to use this area here to set up production for the foundry, which obviously we have a conveyor belt over there, which is bringing in coal, which I'll show you the coal. Also got to get the Caterium pumped over here, so I've got to make storage boxes, but I want to get the double ones to do that first. So over here, as you can see, we've got this big super long conveyor belt. This conveyor belt is pumping coal all the way from down there from the coal deposit. And as you see, we've got a nice little backlog. I'm going to put a splitter in this and divert it over here, in this direction, towards where that weird giraffe looking thing is. And for the same time, and the reason why I'm going to pump it this way instead is because I'm going to put some storage. I'm going to put a foundry down, and we're going to pump iron from over there to the foundry as well. So, first thing I should do is, I should write down a checklist of everything I need. Right, I know obviously there's like a to-do list, but it's just easier this way. Right, so I'm going to need homework productions, foundry. Alright, so hang on. So 10 mod frames, 10 rotors, and 20 concrete, which we can make that straight off the bat. That's fine. Organizations, so we got the stand. I know that's a fluid buffer, which that's for something different. Then obviously storage containers, we need 10 rods and 10 rods and 10 plates. And then obviously conveyors is the same, it's rods and plates. And then miners. So, right, let's go gather up some resources. Modular frames, which I am making over here. You know what? It's not going to be hard to. I'm going to bring the coal from there to here. I'm going to put the foundry down here. So Production, foundry. Still English. Okay, yeah, so that's just iron ore and coal. Okay, so that's easy. That's going to be easy to do. Which I need rods for. So 1 second. I'm going to run up the top there because it's making rods. And then I'm going to run a conveyor from... We'll basically make a miner, run a conveyor from that straight down to that. Turn it off for a second, let that build up. So I've got a boost. Well, actually, while I'm here, I can might as well set up a miner. Production miner. I have everything for that. So let's break this. I am aware it is impure, but I do not care. But take those real quick. That's gonna just pump ore down. I built it high so we could drive underneath it. Let's just leave it, start filling up for a second. Better. There we go. Right, now run up here. Start pumping that down to the foundry. Once I got the conveyor belts backed up fully. Craft that in bench, take that out. Alright. Yes. The other one's not pumping roadstones because I stopped it to fill up. Right. Mush. There we go. Alright, then production, constructor, so I need 2 of those. Which they're right over here. How many rotors we're on? They're coming along nicely. Obviously, I will eventually boost everything, but a constructor. Alright, so we've got steel beams, steel pipes, and we'll also make small steel beams. I need some plates. Right, so now production constructor. I literally only need... Oh, that's it. I'll do it. Alright, over here, I need the rotors. 133 for it. I need 67, so I need another 19. full team. It's moving faster. I need 20. Oh, I actually need 10 more rotors as well.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
And then do that one, which... Oh, before you already had like phase 8. Yeah, so now I can make encased industrial beams, stators, motors, automated wiring, and minor Mark IIs. That's the one I want to do. Logic sticks Mark IIs. Minor Mark IIs is what I need. There's times that no, we won't have minor Mark IIs for a long time. Okay, so then why do we already have them? Right, so I need 20 steel pipe, 10 modular frames, 10 encased beams, which I can make those. And I need to make another portable miner. Right. So I need to take beams and then concrete. I need to make 10 of them. Right. Right. Let those storage boxes fill up for now. 89. Right, so I've got 89 of those. 20 pipes. Have them. I have 500 concrete on me, so we'll see what we can get with that. And then modular frames, I'll grab those. If I can turn that iron into the first muck. Duh. Right. 29. Excellent. Let's make as many as I can. Alright, cool. Oh, portable miner. I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of them. Because that way then, if I make a whole bunch, then I've got them for the upgrades that I need. Yep, we have steel currently in production. I've done some stuff. I'm just making a whole bunch of these. Because not only do we have steel in production, I also have this. And this one's mine. You can make and that. We have coal generators. Everything has been optimized to run better, including the copper. Fully optimized. I found sulfur. It is impure, but it's enough to get going so I can make explosives so we can get to the pure sulfur deposits. And I'll say hello to the first Miner and I put it on that one because I need the ore to pump out down into the foundry so we can make give it a second. There we go. I need to put ore out into the foundry so we can keep making steel. But yeah, I've been busy. I found another gold slug, so now we can make power shards from gold slugs and also from pink slugs as well. From the pink slugs as well. Like I've been like proper busy. Obviously, I've optimized the copper, making it better. I've shortened it and made it more efficient. So, mine it to the storage config, storage to the smelter, which that will be boosted. I'm going to boost that when I get the chance. That's making copper sheets. It also goes to the splitter around here to make wires. The wires split again. One goes in there to have wires. The other one goes into that one to make cables. Yeah, I've been busy. I need to get a shard to boost this, but I want to put another coal generator in before I boost that. I've also made Caterium ingots by hand, but I haven't actually made an actual mine system for those yet, but I am going to. What I was going to do is start producing encased beams. So I want to look at this limestone thing over here. Is this a pure one or is this impure? Probably impure, most likely, or normal. Yeah, it's impure. Well, it'll do for now. It'll do. So I can pump this through here, round the back down here. And then up to this one where I can pump out of this, which is going to be making, I can switch them around and make this one into beams, keep the middle one beams, and make this end one pipes. But I'm going to let those storage boxes fill up first before I do it, continue anymore. And I'm going to go get some sulfur. Yeah, so I'm using the two iron ore mines deposits up there next to the copper, which the copper's been fully optimized. As you can see, I've shortened the conveyor belt, and I've set it so now we're making both copper sheets, copper wires, and cables. It's all set and fully efficient, as you can see. That's done. The reason why is because I know going that way, there's oil that way, and I'm going to want to set up an oil refinery down this way, so that's why, like over here, so that's why I set that like that. All the power's hooked in. We have 2 coal generators. I am going to set up like 10 of them, just so that we've got the power. that's now pumping iron ore down on conveyor Mark 2s into this, which is then I've also got coal pumping, obviously, from over on the pure coal thing over there. That's on the splitter. That's coming over here to go to the foundry. Yeah. With the amount of machines that I'm going to be running, 10 isn't going to cut it. And I'm talking 10 boosted isn't going to cut it. Like, I set up 10 of those. I then also set up 4 fuel, like, generators, or oil generators. And then I used those to kind of coax me until I could make a nuclear power station. And then I made 5 of them. Yeah, I don't do anything small in here, as you could possibly tell. I see. Yes, so more power the better. Right now, I'm not creating any steel items at the moment because I'm letting those boxes in the middle fill up because it's too efficient and they keep running out. So I need to go looking for power slugs, really, so I can boost everything. But yeah, I've made all the copper over here more efficient, so now that's making rotors and reinforced plates and modular frames, because we're going to need modular frames. We're going to need a whole butt ton of them. Oh yeah, also yeah, this over here, I also switched this up as well and made it so now that we've got 2 currently set up to make wood, grass, and then I'm going to set one up for animal protein and that sort of stuff. Do those. Oh yeah, I also have obviously 3 slots now and lightsaber. Oh, I got to that crash site over by the Kiterium. There was a hard drive in there that I managed to get to. I found another hard drive, so I've now found 2 hard drives, and I opened up a couple of new recipes. Burying up power slugs. There was also a power slug over there, so I went and got that as well. I've been doing some other bits. Alien technology. I found one of those. Sumas loops. I'm gonna get a Mercer sphere. Oh, Sam. No. We can now use the Sam ore. It ain't all fucking terrifying though, I can tell you that. I put it in here. When you go up to where the ore is, I'll show you where that is, where I said that those pink, up on that tower where those little twisty stone pieces are, where I said the pink slug was. There was 2 up there, which I remembered correctly. I went up there, and when you get up there and you stand over the ore is talking to you. And so I've done it. So we've got those unlocked, which I've got 10. Oh, I can actually sort out the sand fluctuator, because we need that to make an alien an energy batteries, which are those. Yes, the sand fluctuators, which then go over there, which then I believe, yeah, we can then make an alien power augmenter, which we need to unlock computers, which is why I've got the Caterium going, and we can make a production amplifier, which basically means it completely overclocks every machine. We make one of those, and every machine gets boosted. That's gonna be quite expensive though. So yeah, because we're gonna need chips and stuff, which I can make that. I'm gonna go get a Mercer sphere and that sort of stuff. Yeah, the power slugs is all done except for that one, which we need 10 power shards. I think that's time crystal, and then some crate of quartz. The quartz ones are opened up down to here. I've been making some silica and stuff bits and pieces and get down to here, so we can get that unlocked. But I need to make that, which is a crystal oscillator, which means I need more quartz, which I know where to get quartz. And then sulfur, I've unlocked sulfur. I need to get oh wait, shit! I can make. Oh, I can make that now. Then I can get over to the pure sulfur diode, and I can also get to the pure the other pure Caterium, and I'm going to pump them both together into one system, which will be good. I've made a ramp over from the one that you found. Like, yeah, I've been busy. Like, I went over there, I found your ramp, I used your materials and bridged across like the way I do. The way I do. I got to that hard drive system, got that, got all the stuff there. Found another hard drive system, found another like hard drive wreckage, which I couldn't get to because there was 3 freaking like alpha hogs there, which why I needed the basher, and then a Nobilis detonator, which I can make because obviously I'm making pipes and stuff now, so I'll be able to make that very soon. Same with that. I'm also able to make. I'm going to be making encased beams soon as well. So yeah, things are looking good. I'm going to go looking for one of these mushrooms, so I know exactly where to go for that. But before I go anywhere, let's grab some of the some of that fuel. Cool. In the meantime, I will just continue to be busy. Oh, I also found radioactive stuff already. I know where there's oil and hydrogen, which I'm basically going to find. Which I'm once I've got the stuff to pump that, I'm basically going to pump that. When we lay all the foundations for the factory, yeah, we will. Well, yeah, I just wanted all the machines and that. I wanted to get them set up and optimized first. So then once we've got the big double storage, once we've got a whole bunch of that like set up as a surplus, then we can break everything down and then place all the foundations and then put everything back. Yeah, the W's. Charge! I'm about to beat something with a stick. Oh, they're the stingers. I hate these things. They move so goddamn fast.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however,
I'm gonna be so sick. That's what she said.
Which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
No, that's a big one. Nope, I'm out. I think I've got. Yeah, I think I've got to go up to get it. Hang on. Change of plans. I'm gonna basically gonna be getting off, and obviously you won't be able to get on the server without me being on. I don't think. I'll be on. I will be back later, and basically, my friend Bryn, he's got to like, his dad's like currently in a care home. And he's got to go see him tonight because he's got council people coming out in the next week. He's got council people coming out the rest of this week, and if he doesn't see him today, he won't see him at all this week. And his dad kind of depends on him a little bit, and he's asked me if I'd give him a lift over to his to see his dad. That's right. There's always War Thunder. So yeah, I'm gonna get my shoes on and go in a minute. And I'm just gonna quickly run down here. Hell no. Yeah, so there's a slug up there on that tree. There's like I know there's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, hello, buddy. I wasn't even paying attention. That's a high pressure water node there. And all the way up around like this cliff up there, if you know where to look, there's a whole bunch of power slugs. But we can get those when I get back, obviously. If I run this way, I can show you in the direction of where the oil is. Obviously, yeah, there's a copper thing there. Follow this way. You can go up that way for more exploring, or you can carry on this way. Quickly through to cave over here, which this is basically a stinger hideout, pretty much, because there's billion. Yes, there is uranium. There's also a metric crap ton of stingers in here, as you can see. Oh, they changed the ground texture in here. Oh, dope. They've changed this cave. For one, it never had a freaking river running through it, and two, it never had that ground texture. But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of things in here. Some of fungal matter and that. Yeah, I've got the sulfur in the impure sulfur marked over there. And up there, you see that little tower up there with the spirally things? Up there, that's where the two pink slugs were, which I got both of them. And then that tower in front of it, that I'm heading towards. Yeah, the tower that's I'm heading towards there, that basically I'm looking directly at, on top of that is a pure sulfur node. So there's a slug up there which I can get to, which I'll quickly run around and get that. I'll make 3 quick power shards because I want to boost the foundry real quick. Yep, I know we will. That's why when I get back on, I'm gonna make a ramp up to the tower, up to the towers up here. Well, actually, I'm gonna go to the impure sulfur I've got marked on the map, which is over there, with a couple of portable miners, and I'm gonna mine about 200-300 of it because we need that so I can make the Nobelisks. And then once I've got the Novelist TNTs, I'm going to go up and get unlock. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did do some of it. Yeah. So we now have quick wire available. We have Caterium ingots available. Brother, like as I said, I got those 200 hours in this game in less than like 2 weeks. Like, look at what I've done in one day. Wait, in less than a day. So in about 12 hours, look what I've done. Yeah, okay. I've produced Caterium ingots. I've produced quick wire and all that. I've done the Caterium, some of the Caterium research. I haven't done all of it because obviously I need to get more Caterium and stuff. But I've done some of it, like down to here. We've got the Mark II poles open. I've got to do the Mark IIIs. I'm going to get the computers unlocked. The stun rebar, get that sorted out. Get the high-speed connectors sorted out, which we need plastic for those. So we need to get oil and that sort of stuff. Yeah, so I've got down to there. So I've done some of the Caterium research. And obviously, yeah. I'm just going to quickly... Yeah. Yeah, I know we need the AI limited for the smart splitters. Yep. Mac Jesus. Yeah, still production. Yep. Well, I want it boosted because I want to be able, I want to fill up all of these so then we can get producing with the pipes and more beams and stuff. So I can, because what I need to do is we need to start producing encased steel beams so we can make the advanced modular frames that you see up in the top right hand corner. So. Yeah, so I wanted to boost the foundry so that we got that production. Do we have the sink? No, not yet. I am gonna place that. And the awesome shop. I am gonna place both of them. I've been mainly focused on the necessities. That is where the we could use the impure sulfur for, because the copper's pure, so we want the copper. But the sulfur I've got over there is impure, which I can pump that like crazy. It generally won't. Like, it's not, because obviously, as long as we don't take the pure node of sulfur, which we won't. Oh yeah, no, we can do that, but like, it's better with the, like, we got minor Mark IIs now, so we literally just put one of those on the freaking sulfur. The best, yeah, we do have, yeah, I placed one of those on that on the iron ore that's pumping into the see that there, minor Mark IIs. I placed one on the iron ore that's pumping into the foundry because it was really slow, and I even boosted it, and like a minor Mark II's like automatically doubled it. It can now keep up with the flow that we need with Mark II conveyor belts straight into the back of the foundry. We got Mac Jesus steel production now. Yeah, I'm good at this game. I told you this. I am the king of automation. Oh yeah. I'm good all the way through the game. Trust me, when it gets to us making particle accelerators and nuclear power stations, there's a reason why I mass produce everything. Hang on, I just realised I've got stinger meat. Alien. Haha! Stinger research. Now we can mix their protein, we just gotta get hatchers, which those are, I know where they are. They're in the jungle. Let's get we. Nah.
researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Yep, I'm going to do the +6 inventory. Oh, we ain't got enough. Well, I'll make these now. And I'll put those in this chest. Yeah. So what do you think of what I've done so far? Oh, fuck. Screw you then. I'll delete the server. Like, you said to me that your only requirement was that you wanted to see a working coal generator. Well, I have 3 of them. Or is it 2? Oh, 2 of them. I have 2. And I've done everything else as well. And I've got the entire power system all hooked up, which I know it's a bit messy, but we'll neaten it up when we get the big towers and all that. But yeah, I'm going to get off and I will be back later. First of all, save the game. It don't matter. Well, we do when we get the guns. And trust me on that, when it comes to crafting the bullets on that, we are going to make a metric crap ton. Especially because I know over near where the pure oil node is, there are alpha spitters, the ones that spit like yellow. Yeah, in one playthrough, I probably went through 100,000 bullets because I just went on an absolute killing spree. Yeah, no, we're not, like, we're going out with, like, when we take our vehicles, half of the vehicle's inventory, like, is literally going to be made of, full of bullets. And we're going to split, and we'll split the thing. So if one person literally collects, like, the stuff around the, around the crash sites and areas, and power slugs, and then the other person collects ores, then we have the bits we need. Like, especially because when we get trucks, those things carry a metric crap ton. Not as much as the train, no, but they do carry a lot. And do like 60 miles an hour at the same time. So, yeah. I also remember where freaking where the pure bauxite ore is deposit is as well. See, that's crazy. I haven't played the game in 3 years, and I know where everything is. I put a question mark down, like saying, "Oh yeah, there's like caterium and freaking coal around there." Bam, straight on it. Literally about 20 meters either side of that question mark. And what I'm going to do is because obviously I'm going to be placing 10 of those coal generators. I am going to be boosting the ever-loving crap out of the coal production. But yeah, I'm going. So, bye.